Hello everyone and welcome to the Willian Stops TV community. I'm your host, and I'm excited to take you on an exciting tour of 7 natural disasters caught on camera. Let's get started. Number 7. Snow avalanche. Snow avalanches are a natural phenomenon that is not unknown. In fact, due to various environmental conditions, it is relatively easy to trigger the movement of large amounts of snow that at first glance seems unstoppable. However, the fact that they are one of the most common events in snowy areas does not guarantee that skiers are always on alert or able to prevent accidents. In this situation, we observe how a kind of white cloud forms, erasing objects in its path, quickly obstructing the view of everything around it, and inevitably sweeping everything away until it is buried under piles of snow, which can sometimes be more than 2 meters deep. Number 6. Hail. This event was completely real and took all the bathers on a Russian beach by surprise. Visitors were enjoying a warm day when suddenly dark clouds covered the sky and strong winds swept over the area, blowing away umbrellas and eventually beginning to hurl frozen boulders. Compared to other known hail showers, the weight and size of these frozen boulders had the potential to cause serious injury to anyone present. Therefore, the fear experienced by those unfortunate people whose vacations were unexpectedly interrupted is understandable, although the likelihood of such an event occurring again is relatively low. Number 5. Tornado. This phenomenon is generated from a thunderstorm, emerging as an immense column of air that rotates violently, driven by the influence of the winds that collide in opposite directions. When it hits the ground, it is powerful enough to level buildings if it gets in its way. If you underestimate the strength and speed with which these tornadoes can manifest themselves, we invite you to watch several videos that document how entire houses disappear when hit by these dangerous natural events. Because of this, the inhabitants of certain localities in the United States with a high incidence of tornadoes live in constant fear of being caught by one of them. Currently, national authorities have recommended that in the event of a tornado, the best option is to immediately take shelter in a windowless basement in an effort to increase the chances of survival. However, no one can guarantee total safety in such situations. Number 4. Landslide. Landslides occur when layers of mud or soil, originally considered firm, lose their natural balance on a slope. One of the most common scenarios for these events is during torrential rains, such as the case that occurred in Italy in 2010. On that occasion, heavy rainfall and wet weather conditions triggered a landslide in the Alpine region, resulting in the evacuation of some 200 residents, as can be seen in videos and images captured at that precise moment. The landslide seemed to threaten the town at any moment, but fortunately, after the landslide ended and authorities conducted a thorough inspection of the area, it was determined that there were no injuries, as the debris consisted mainly of objects and plant matter. Although some vehicles were buried under the earth, no human bodies were found under the debris. Before we continue, don't forget to like and subscribe. We also invite you to activate the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Number 3. Fire tornado. Under very particular conditions, this rare meteorological phenomenon occurs, being extremely unusual. Therefore, the instances in which it has been observed are considered isolated events. Its formation is the result of the acquisition of vertical vorticity, giving rise to a vertically oriented column of air which resembles a tornado, although with much more destructive capabilities. Unlike the erroneous beliefs of the past, today we understand that they do not have connotations of foreshadowing. However, these events are unpredictable and can reach temperatures of up to 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Number 2. Rivers of lava. On the beautiful island of Hawaii, home to 5 impressive volcanoes, an extraordinary phenomenon occurs: lava rivers. During a specific season, these volcanoes expelled immense amounts of lava continuously, with pauses varying between 1 and 3 days. The dreaded Kilauea volcano, in particular, was responsible for the formation of impressive lava rivers that traveled considerably long distances. Although no human casualties have been reported due to the presence of these lava rivers so far, the resulting shocking images have stunned people around the world. Number 1. Rough seas. We know that captains are highly trained to make decisions to protect both passengers and their vessels. They have access to weather information and other resources that enable them to continue their voyage safely. However, despite all precautions, accidents can happen and sometimes cannot be avoided. In exceptional situations where ships are caught in rough seas, there have been recorded cases of people drowning while trying to stabilize, evacuate, or reroute away from the problem area, if possible. On many occasions, these desperate moments have been captured in heartbreaking videos that clearly show the fear on the faces of those on board. We appreciate your company on this exciting journey through 7 natural disasters caught on camera. We hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new about these natural phenomena. If you like the video, don't forget to comment and subscribe for more exciting content in the future. See you next time, and thanks for watching.